So here we are. Oh, okay, that's perfect. We only missed 20 seconds, nothing happens. That's perfect. Alright, let's go. Let's put matches face to face. Hooray for mirror matchups there and there. And let's go. So maybe we'll have an attempt of invade, maybe an invade attempt. No, both teams just seems to prefer to cover the jungle. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna just put a bit more sound of the game. Should be a bit better.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
No, it's too much. 225, but less announcer volume. Here. And sound effects, it's quite... Well, no, I'm just gonna... Fun. No. That's insane. That's gonna... 15. 20 there, and that's okay. Okay. So we have Rest in Pieces, who maybe treat... oh, he just took the damage that he needs to start his level 1 strategy on Sion when you just suicide yourself on a jungle camp. Use your passive to kill it. Then you TP back to lane at level 2 and you pretty much stomp your lane. So you will do that with the Razor Breaks. Okay, interesting. So he will just suicide and kill them with his passive. I want to see how fast he can do this. Well, yeah, he takes no damage. That's insane. Interesting. So in the mid lane, the Kassadin against Cassiopeia matchup is really for Cassiopeia in the early game. It's just that Kassadin cannot handle Cassiopeia's poke, because well, she can just use a lot of spares, and because he's melee and need to come really close just to get lasted, he cannot do that much against that. No, the sound of the game is way too much. So very good integration. Maybe with one kill now we don't. Annie is still using her Q. Two flash used from both AD carries, 2 flash and 2 heals. The supers both used the secondary summon of spurs, but they still have their flashes. So oh, interesting. But we have level 2 for remove Zhonyas, not for leftover. I just have a small frame per second drop. I'm just gonna fix that. Okay. Should be better. Yeah, now it's better. But this Kassadin in the mid lane can still handle Cassiopeia with his Q that gives him some damage resistance. So we have a stun from Annie, no Flay from Trash to okay, to a really good disengage there. Could have been deadly for N Wardek if Blood Moon Ancient was able to follow a bit faster. We can see that in the top lane, this strategy to die at level 1 is really effective, because he already has this level 4 against a level 3 talent who is not close to his level 4 yet, so it's like 3 minions, more 3 minions. So yeah, it's really strong. So maybe we'll have a gank from Wind Sky in the mid lane against Zevron. Maybe something will happen. Cassiopeia tried to land the poison, but she missed. A EQ combo from Jarvan, some damage, but no death. Yeah. Sadly, Cassiopeia missed the poison, so Kassadin was able to run away alive. So really good aggression in top lane from Rest against in Pride. He really cannot do anything against Sion with his talent if he has already 1 level disadvantage. And oh, maybe a good stun from Annie, follow from Graves, and Q, and first blood! Really good job from Source Vampant, he on his Annie there. He played really aggressively all the time. We have seen that he just takes some migrations there and there, use a Q, stun, and try to have Ancient following, so he can get a kill, and they finally got one. So interesting fact that we have both Jarvans using Skirmisher Saber now. Since the nerf, or nerf, not really a nerf, but a change on Stalker's Blade, it is less effective on Jarvan. You don't need to increase your own movement speed. You prefer the slow. So now they're just using Skirmisher, who gives the most damage of all jungle items and the best dueling power. Because 20% of damage reduction from the target of your smite is really strong if you can just smite the AD carry or a Fade Assassin or anyone who wanted to just blow you up. So you have a gang from riders. Wow, there's Sky. I can't really pronounce great. So Kassadin coming in. They run. We make take a kill and take Teku X Ashen, who already blew his flash earlier from the Jarvan gank. Oh, really well played from Zhonyas there. They got a really nice kill from a gank, and then another aggression from Kassadin. What I won't see if what spell is max on Sion? Yeah, maxing the E. Oh yeah, the damage are really huge. So that's 140 damage from freeze. It's really good. So we can see a really huge goal difference between Sion and Talon. It's already 17 CS at 7 minutes. And yeah, this level 1 strategy on Sion that is really strong. Because there is nothing the other player can do except maybe find you in your jungle and kill you instead of letting you die alone for nothing. So we are doing it, and flash out from Pride. Maybe he will get hit by the slow. No, oh no, nothing happens. That's why the directed camera swaps for bot lane. But we have Rinsky going top lane. Maybe he will get rest in pieces. Where he's trying to go back, but he will get cooked. And here is the Jarvan. Jans here Misha Cyber to do some damage, but no, he's running away using a shield. Yeah, but in Pride is really low, he should take care of that. Oh, yeah, and finally he gets him. One kill for Rinsky on rest. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we'll have Riddle's Fight coming to get. Maybe South Emperor will for really good here from Blood Moon and Shin, ultimate from and work deck, but nothing will happen there. That's serious, they made a really good gank from Riddle's. Wow, Rider Sky. Rider. I'm gonna say that like that. The first Source to use this flash and Ancient to use this here, so they won't give a kill there. So this time, we Riders still stay bot lane. YouTubers from Source followed by Ancient, but no kill will happen there. Really good flash from Ice Ross. But in the middle, it's really interesting to see that now that Kassadin has a smoother lead, he has more AP, so his shield on his Q is way stronger. So this way he can trade Cassiopeia without taking that much damage, even if she lands a poison on a few fangs too. Really interesting build from in Pride there with 3 long swords, maybe for 1 brutalizer or maybe for a Tiamat and later Hydra. This item is requiring 3 long swords for the final builds. Only 2. One on the Tiamat and one on the Vampiric Scepter. So we have Rider coming top lane. Will he be able to get something? Yes, Rider. No slow. No, only the slow on the Q and not the stun. Ultimate from Sion, ultimate from Jarvan, and he will die. Oh, he bait them a bit. He's just making them waste a lot of time. He tried to get a kill on the Rider, but he couldn't. Yeah. He was dead anyway, so he just tried to get a kill in the process, but sadly he couldn't. He was way too behind now. He already have 25 less CS than his opponent, and he has have one death against one death and one assist. But that death, first death, was on the jungle minion. So now, yeah, we have Taku. I'm starting to be really aggressive against Zyvron now. Even if Zyvron still has a kill and an assist against just Taku with a death, he's being really aggressive because he has really good stun from Taku, but maybe just sorted by Zyvron. He went too far. He will die. Taku will still maybe survive. No, really kill from Rest in Peace, who had the time to charge his Q. He will try to get the kill of Ryan, but nothing will happen there. There's a lot of action in the mid lane between Cassiopeia and Kassadin. Just two champions are really good now. Maybe Cassiopeia a bit less now since the 5.2 nerfs, but she remains good. Ulti burst from Source and followed by Anshin. We get a get. He will. Jarvan is there, but he doesn't have his ultimate anymore. And he doesn't have Circle Blade but on his Skirmisher, so he cannot slow our play any more CC. Try to get from end war deck. Will he get it? No, but the flag will. Really well played from Ryder there. Sorry. So we have Rinskas who came in the bot lane. Who will get some? No, he just got trapped in Ryder's ultimate. Or that's really sad. He didn't have his flash, so he died from the turret and gave double buff on a kill to end the rag. Rest in Peace trying to get a kill in Pride, but he couldn't. Oh, that Kassadin is really starting to hurt a lot now. And that double buff on Graves is making him strong against the other Graves. Oh, now in the day it's quite over for Taku to be able to trade this Kassadin. Zyron has way too much late now. He doesn't have a huge, that's a really huge difference, but because of the build, he has a full item against just a tier. We will another trade top lane. Will Rez get another kill? But at least he's still winning his trades now. And in Pride cannot do that much. He has to flash out that he will maybe die from that Q from Rest. Oh, damage are real. I saw getting caught by Rain and by Taku, but here comes all the team. But he will die before he started attempt us. Source is coming too with the engage. We have the T-Burst, we have the Graves ultimate, but Kassadin is really fast. He still had to manage that to get kill on Jarvan. But here blue team Jarvan and Graves died from the other Graves. So that's really good for Last of Narcissists, because they are now taking the first dragon of the game. So the T-Burst is tanking all the dragon shots now, so they are doing really easily now. They don't even need the jungler's harp. So that's one dragon after 13 minutes and 40 seconds. Ooh, that E, really nice. So I just want to say a bit if there is any team that is ahead, but to be honest, not really. It's still really even now. Top lane is really won by Rest on his Sion against in Pride on his talent, but everything else is quite even. Oh, we have Riskai trying to counter-engage on Zyron. Ignite used from Taku. Will he die? No, he will survive with quite a lot of health. But take care of this Cassiopeia. She can be really dangerous. Oh, here is Soros. Ultimate from Sion. He's coming the mid lane. He will get on Taku. Here from Zyron. Oh, alright. I'm mad. And we have Rinskai who managed to take a kill on Zyron, but died then to Rest. But here is in Pride. He will try to get the kill on Ryder. No, he had the time to escape. But Rest is so tanky, he cannot die while he's still dealing damage on the process. Maybe he will finally... No, or look at that damage, that's insane. With T-Burst, no, it won't be enough. Ryder get the kill, he will time before it. Oh, really good E from Rest. He really knows how to use that spell. Oh, that's really well done from him. He's like a monster now. He has so many items. He already has a Frozen Heart, and because of his W, he may be incredibly tanky. Yeah, he already has 300 bonus half, and his shield is shielding him. How much? 200 half. So yeah, he really using well all these resistances he got there, because he has a lot of half and shield to take to tank the damage, so he can just spam his spells and deal a lot of damage just by actually staying alive. So now he has booked a Spirit Visage, so he should have around. Yeah, he's going for a cooldown reduction per level in runes. Okay, so yeah, his goal is to get 40%. So we'll rotate have a draw of 2 graves. One has the Infinity Edge, the other one doesn't. That's the big difference. But here is a TP from Rest, really make a difference there. Anshin is trapped here, is that vision on him. Ultimate from Endwork, but Rest takes the kill. Meanwhile, Endpride is trying to push top lane, but here is Ryder, he will stop him. Where he... yeah, Endpride is way too behind now to be able to duel anyone. There's a problem. Oh, really good ultimate from this guy. Will he get the heal? No, the heal used by Indrak. Oh, really good ultimate from Rest. Rinsky cannot move. He will fall from end war deck. Oh, he tried really well. It was really well done with a follow from Source, but they were lacking some damage. Oh yeah, the Juggernaut is trying what he can, and one more kill for End War deck. So he was behind compared to Ancient, but now that's the opposite. He's ahead. He has 3 kills and 3 assists compared to 2 kills and 2 assists. So yeah, now he has 600 more gold, so he will get his Infinity Edge and maybe another item too. Wait here. Yeah, he got a 0 now. So he's doing really well from both. Now Taku is still able to do a lot of damage with Champion. Oh, the Ignite is there. Here is Ryder. Oh no, the Iron would die. Skirmisher Blade, will he get the kill? No, he's out of mana, and Taku will just run away with 1 kill and no death. Rest is there, but he won't be able to do that much. When his enemies are under the turret. So just gonna check a bit the items now. Interesting that to say that here is Kassadin with Rod of Ages, Needless Rod, and maybe he will just get an Abyss Receptor with Negaton Cloak. I mean, just sure he will. And here we have Cassiopeia going for Tier and Archangel's Staff, or Flash from Infrared, so he will stay alive. What is really strong in Cassiopeia is this. You get mana back from killing a target, and let me see again. So you get mana back, and if you hit with that, you increase the poison damage. Oh yeah, that's really strong. Too much damage. So here is a really good engage from Ryder. Taku has been cooked. He uses ultimate to try to tempo a bit, but he will die and he won't be at the time to deal any damage. Here is Anshin and Rinsky who will get cooked, and they will die again. One more kill for Zyvron. Will Anshin be able to run away the hook? No, he is already too far. But the dragon is alive. They should take it now. So yeah, well they are heading mid lane. So no, 3 of them will take the dragon, while the 2 others will take the mid lane turret. We're really well done rotation there. So now the number of dragons is at 1 for 1. Yes, Rose got in pride. Yes, he got it. Here is Iron. He tried trying to do anything, but he will fall again. That's already 0-3-0, and only 100 CS at 20 minutes. He's having a really bad game now. Um, that's quite a problem with Talon. If you fall behind, you have a hard time catching up because you cannot kill anyone and you don't provide much except burst. So, now we have Zhonyas who is starting to take a lead in this game. All the skills go followed by the dragon. Give them a lot of gold and a lot of map control and map pressure now. They have 3 towers, all the 3 outer towers, against only 1 in the top lane. They also have 1 dragon against 1 dragon, so it's quite even on this objective. But there's a few more kills, so now it's the moment of the game when they start pressuring a lane, or more than 1 lane, to start getting even more turrets, and take even more map control, and then continue again, but further and further into the enemy base. So, the blowbuff for being on Anshin and not on Teku, okay. Question is why it would be more effective on the Cassiopeia rather than on the Graves? I don't know. Oh yeah, this champion has too much damage. That's good points in nerfed her. She was insane. So, oh, very interesting. We have Zyron trained and Nengashi who just got the Tubers, but he will run away with the Lantern. No, not even needed. Oh, 1 kill. He got a kill finally on Source on his Annie. Teammate from Rest with Cyan. He will die. Maybe yes, he will. Shut down on the Talon. But 1 more kill on the Cassadin. Oh, really nice attempt from Ruin, but nothing happened. A really good hook by Asiros, and we get a triple kill on Zyron. Oh, nice. You really don't want this Cassadin to be fed. But he is 8 kills and 3 deaths and 5 assists now by only 23 minutes. He's quite good in this game now. And they will get 4 kills for 1, and also a turret. So that's really good. Well done from Zhonyas there. They managed to get a really good fight even after Zyron got cooked quite a bit by leftover Narcissists. They managed to instantly kill Sorks and then go on other targets right at her and staying out of the turret range. That's what it was interesting. They didn't take that much turret hit, close to none, only a few, because they were far enough to be safe from the turret. So will we have a Trinity for Cyan? Yeah, if I remember, he's sometimes doing that on his Cyan. We have Lucidity Boots on Cassadin to have a lot of cooldown reduction. That's okay, that's possible. Here is the ultimate coming. I'm Rocket! No, will he die? He will! Zhonyas to stay alive a bit longer, and they will just run away. No, here is Rider, and they will get Taku. Yes, they will. And that's 1 more kill. 1 more kill for Cyan, 1 more kill for German, and 1 kill for Fresh. No, shut down on the on Graves on this Cassadin, but it will be the ace already. The ace. 24 minutes, and that's 5 kills for 1 for Zhonyas now, and it was a 4v5, and War Deck wasn't there. Ooh, there's a really huge difference between the two teams now. A really huge lead for Zhonyas now. They will try to get this inhibitor turret after 25 minutes. Will they be able to get it? They should, yes. Will they go for the inhibitor after it will, in my opinion, be too risky? They are trying to. Will they be able to get it? No, so he's able to Cerberus. He sends 3 people followed by Jarvan's teammate. Oh, splitting them. Rest is ready to tank on his Sion, and Price waiting to get a kill, but he won't. A lot of flashes have been used there, and this death from Ryder on the Jarvan. Will Rinskite be able to get anyone? No. Zonta has been used by Esteros, but no one picked it. But here is a Kassadin. Oh, really good hooked on Talon. Oh, but here on Graves, on Fresh for Graves, but Kassadin is way too free and way too dangerous. But he doesn't have his Zhonyas yet. Oh, yes, he got it. Oh, my bad. He got a kill. He can now run away. But Rest is staying in the front line, taking a lot of damage. So that's a 2 for 2. Even if it was quite dangerous and risky from Remo Zhonyas to do that move, to stay to take the inhibitor after they got the turrets. It would have been a 5v4. But here is Kassadin. He got the kill on Greg. Exhaust for on the Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia, we got the kill. She will now survive and run away with her Seraph's shield. Oh my god, that is huge. What was the base damage? 210. My god, that's a lot. So that's 3 kills for 3 kills, not 2 for 2. So now we have Remo Zhonyas going for the dragon. It will be their second dragon, if I remember. Yeah, it will be the second dragon since they can take it, but Rinskite is there ready to steal it. That's a level 2 Jarvan against a level 2 Jarvan, so everything is possible. Now he's not even close. They will take this second dragon for free, the dragon that works against structures, towers, inhibitors. Oh, look at that beautiful little Annie there. No. Okay. So they won't get her, and now they're heading for a mid lane to get this inhibitor, the red team inhibitor that is completely free in the mid lane, not a red to defend it. They have one more dragon on the enemy team. They have the second dragon, as I said, with more damage on against structures, so they can destroy this inhibitor rather quickly now. And with one inhibitor down in the mid lane, it could be quite a problem. Oh, really good engage from Rinskite, really good Cerberus from Soulgrandpun, but is there cocked Iceros? Iceros will maybe die. No, he won't. He managed to survive, or his team is incoming now. But we have Graves, we have Endorwake in the bot lane. He's just pushing for free. Oh, Zhonyas from Kassadin, will he be able to escape? Yes, he will. No, he won't. He will die there. Die to Talon. Meanwhile, his team will just push a bit more. But here comes Sion. He stopped. Left over Narcissists. Yes, he will stop them. Meanwhile, Graves is getting. Oh, really good engage from Jarvan. What's he? No, kill will happen. Yes, he will get 1 kill on Graves. But Sion is way to tanky. He's staying there. And maybe he will be able to defend. Graves is coming. Will Endorwake be able to do anything in the mid lane? It will be a 2 versus 3. No, he doesn't. Oh, he wants to, but that's dangerous. Oh, he got spotted. Yes, this managed to understand that he was there. No, they really wanted to get him, but they don't. Okay. I don't really understand the stacks of Cassiopeia. So she got all 500 stacks, so that's 30% more AP. Here on Twin Fang. And 25% cooldown reduction. That's bullshit, because she can now gain mana back and health back every time she uses E. What are the weaknesses of these champions except range? That's a bit too much. Anyway, let's focus again. So what will the teams do now? We'll get the buffs, clean the jungle. What is interesting is that this pink ward is there, and this one there too. These pink wards have been placed a long time ago, and no one ever thought about removing them. I mean, a lot of people from Remove Zhonyas went close to them, but they didn't check if the wards were there, or if they did not remove these wards. So here is Rez going in the front line, taking the damage, because well, he's Cyan, and Remove Zhonyas is trying to get this inhibitor. Will they be able to? Not yet, but it's really low. Only 800 health. So with Cyan engaged, oh he got the Graves, he got the AD carry. Here Jarvan jumping in. Will he be able to get it with the Shemesh's Saber? Yes, they will get it. Two people will get it. But by this time, meanwhile we have Graves from Zhonyas dying, but double kill for Kassadin now. They're doing really good now. They should focus on inhibitor. Windsky will fall, but Taiko will maybe get a kill. Yes, he. No, that's Jarvan who got the kill with his... Oh, 2 damage from Simi's Blade. Will Cyan be able to 1v1 this Cassiopeia? Yes, he will. Cassiopeia was out of mana. Ooh, what a fight. Too many things at once, and I couldn't follow everything. But that's basically 5 kills for 4 and 1 inhibitor down now. Why is he trying to get the turret? You could maybe get the botline inhibitor instead. That would be safer. Yes, he will be able. No, he won't. Yes, he will. Now we have. He's trying to get another turret now. If he's just playing with them. Interesting. So there is 1 inhibitor down here in the mid lane for leftover Narcissists, and 1 inhibitor here with no turret to defend it. So now if Zhonyas is focusing on bot lane, they could just take it and have 2 inhibitors here against only 1 Nexus turret. That could be really good. Or they could just head at 4 people top lane, I mean with 1 other player in the bot lane, pushing alone, being a real threat, because inhibitor is undefended. Or they're heading for Baron. I think that Baron may be a bit risky. No, because they have complete vision on them. Will leftover Narcissists try to defend it? Yes, they will. Oh, the trap. Sorry, Sorks. No, they missed everything. No, really. So that's 2 ultimates on the support, and they missed 2 of them. I mean, 1 of them, and they missed the hook, and yeah. Oh, and Shin, will he try to get the red buff? No. But here is Taku. Will they try to get a cure? No. Oh, AD carry duel. Let the crit chance begin. That's basically it. Okay, so you have Rez pushing the bot lane. They should maybe go top lane and just push the turret. So Rez will be around 1v2. Will he be able to get a kill? No, because look at that Cassiopeia's damage. He's able to run away. No. Oh, look at that shield. Will he get the? Oh, God. He got the graze. Yeah. Oh, Baron on Kassadin, not on Jarvan, so he inferred his might. But they secured the Baron. That's what is important. And 1 more kill on Windsky there. But seriously, how did this Cyan manage to run away, get a kill, and run again? It was insane. And now it's time for the 3rd dragon of Remove Zhonyas. We will get this one completely for free. Yes, they do. So, yeah, one blue buff for Osiron now. With a Baron and an inhibitor down on the enemy team, now Zhonyas should just push somewhere. They could end the game if they go bot lane or top lane. Meanwhile, mid lane is pushing alone. Or just send one person there to buff the super minions with Baron and push even faster. Yeah, they're doing all the buffs before going mid lane to fight, or anyway. But I think they're just wasting their Baron buff by doing so. Also try to engage on rest, but remember that Sion, he's too tanky. Well, very high defensive stat. So here a Javan coming to try to get him and do him some damage, but look at that. Actually he's taking nothing. Meanwhile his team is just pushing bot lane. That's a 4 versus 2 now. 4 versus 3 I mean. Teku is using a shield to survive, but look at Kassadin's damage. Yes, they will finally get it, and Graze on Aetherwall got a kill alone in Pride on his tunnel, so they will get the second inhibitor of the game. There's nothing that Ancient could really do now. Oh, Zyron, will he get a kill on Source? Yes, he will! Really, that's greedy. Meanwhile, his team is just pushing mid lane for the second Nexus turret. Oh, they are taking that? No, they will end the game, will they? Yes, they completely had the time to do that. And that's how we see the victory of Zhonyas against Narcissists. They won this fight. They won this fight and they won this game, and so they are qualified for the next part of the tournament after winning this tiebreaker. GG to them. So we're just gonna look a bit of the post-game stats just to see the damage. You look at that Sion damage, or insane. He was able to kill the enemy carry in like 3 shots. That's it was insane. Yeah. And Kassadin and Grace, yes, Kassadin was quite fed too. She has 15,000 gold and 15.8 thousand for Sion, who was the most fed of his team and by far. A lot of gold too on Grace was just because he has more farm and because I don't know, well, he has more gold and I don't really know how. On Leftover Narcissists, though, we have Cassiopeia who with a lot of damage. That's Cassiopeia. She is maybe the most highest damage mage in the game, and that's why she has the highest damage dealt in the whole game, because she's using poison on you all the time, so you take damage continuously. Even if she doesn't get fed, even if you play Super Cassiopeia with no AP, you can maybe be the highest damage of your team. I mean, just the way this champion is working is giving her a lot of damage, sustained damage with her poison and those Twin Fangs. And we had a lot of damage from Stalin. That's interesting because he was getting crushed really hard in lane, and he didn't really come back. He's here at 186 by the end of the game. It's really very bad KDA, but he managed to be the second damage on his team, higher than his AD carry, and he jungler and his support actually built AP. But that's how you build any. So, really good game by them, so that's the end of this match for today, and maybe see you later for another match between 2 other teams for this tournament, or maybe later for other games. So see you guys, have a nice time, have a good night, and I hope I will see you again on my stream. Yeah.